M1 Finance. M1 Finance lets you take small amounts of money, transfer it over into micro investments. You don't have to have $10,000 to buy one share of Berkshire Hathaway. You can make your first pie and then break it up into all these different companies. So 15% allocation you see here into 3M and AAB. So these are some of the ways that I put into these top dividend earners. These are the biggest dividends. Companies spin off the biggest dividends. That's my first pie. And then I picked the most aggressive pie here for the retirement age, 2020 at the top here. And then I'm just sending over $100 that'll be micro invested in all of that. So we look at, let's see here, activity, the rules. It's much more robust on a computer, but so you can come into here and pick the percentages that you want to invest in. So I just opened this. They had a waive the first year membership of $125 right now, so you can get started. Let's see, at holdings. So let's see here, manage the pie. There we go. Let's see here, edit pie. Here we go. So I can come in here and say that my pie that I created down here, which has, if we click on targets at the top, it has all the ones. I did a search for the top dividend producing companies and came up with these companies: 3M, AbbVie, Altria, AT&T, Cardinal Health, Cisco, all blue chips basically, right? Johnson & Johnson. These are the ones that spin off pretty good dividends. And then you can come back here and say, out of my first pie, I want 100% of my money to go there when I send a check and 0% to the retirement target. Or I can say 50 and make this. If you leave over 100% at the top here, it's going to not let you move forward. So we can do 50-50 and hit save. And so now anytime I send a check of, $10,000, $1,000, $1, it's going to split it 50-50 into each of these. So this 2020 aggressive pie, this is actually going to do a long term. I'm 46, so it gives me 20 years to invest, and these are the ones that it goes into. So as money gets here, I'll show you how it breaks into micro fragmented investments. You don't have to buy a whole share every time like you would on Fidelity or something. So Robinhood kind of opened the world to micro transactions, and this is where you can transfer some different things over. You can actually borrow money and do margin if you're wanting to do that. And just exploring this, but you might want to take a look at that. So you can look at expert pies. They've already created them for you, so you could just click plan for retirement. And if let's say you're 60 right now, you got 5 years, you probably want to go with the 2025, the year 2025, and then you'd be moderate, conservative, or aggressive. And seeing as you only have 5 years till you need to hit the income button, you'd probably want to go conservative or moderate. Let's just say moderate. So it has 19 holdings. Expenses are 0.07. Dividend yields about 2.25. And the 1 year return's been 15. 3 years, 28% is the average. And over the last 5 years, 73 divided by 5 is about 20% a year. So you can automatically do your own income planning or your retirement planning here. And then when you get to the place where you want to roll it over and turn it into a pension income, give me a call and let me do pension shopper for you. Some of these things will, spin off income. So there are some portfolios you can do. Of course, when you're exposed to the stock market and you don't have an insurance company lifetime income guarantee, you could lose all your money any day of the week. Typically, it's 30%. So just want to tell you about M1 Finance there. Pretty cool thing. I can, let's see if I can capture the link to give to you guys. Yeah, I'll put this link down in the body.